Hello, my name is Hunter. I am speaking out about a white supremacist cult in my community, in the community next to mine, that has been targeting me and other people for years. They follow me job to job, and they make it clear who they are to me, and pretty much have been slandering my name, pretty much passing false rumors behind my back, getting everybody at my workplaces to turn against me, and have been controlling my finances to the point where I can't get on my feet. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of either recruitment or initiation tactics that they use against people. They do this to a lot of people, and the people that come against me, I don't necessarily blame them because I know what these people do to pretty much try to control people's lives. They have financially broken me many times. Every time I get on my feet, something bad happens to me to the point where I pretty much fall. They're gatekeeping my life, and they're doing this to a lot of people. They're pretty much they pretty much try to love bomb me and act like they're really close to me and everything, and then they're all of a sudden either betraying me or pretty much just trying to gather information on me so that they can blackmail me. And I'm not a perfect person, but I'm a very loyal person. I'm a hardworking person. I'm very equal to everybody. I love everybody. And all I want to do in my life is to help others. And that's what I strive to do. And you would think that, companies would want somebody like that who's loyal, who. I don't want to be rich, I just want to live comfortably. And they pretty much have made my life uncomfortable. And I've watched them do what they're doing to me, to other people. I've watched them wrong people for no reason, and they know that I've seen this. They know that I know things about them, and they pretty much they try to get close to me so that they can blackmail me and pretty much try to control my life. And on July 12th, 2025, I pretty much called out one of the employees because I knew what he was a part of. I knew kind of who he was and who he was working with pretty much. And I got surrounded at work by three of the employees, and one was the store manager, pretty much like trying to bully me into blackmailing me. They said something really nasty about women, like the person I was going to deliver to. He was just like, "Oh, I wonder if she's hot." Like trying to blackmail me because when I went to another store and everything, like the manager there pretty much was saying something about one of the women that called in and everything, and he asked if she was cute, and I was like, yeah, she's cute. And they were trying to blackmail me off of that. So they're not trying to get close to me to build a relationship with me. They're trying to get close to me so that they can find out something on me so that they can use it against me to pretty much blackmail me into, I guess, doing whatever they want. And I caught on to this, and pretty much they were passing all these nasty rumors around about me that weren't true and everything. And I pretty much came into work. I'm a very bubbly person, and people pretty much stopped talking to me and are now trying to, they're pretty much gang stalking me to the point where they're like stalking me just to find something wrong with me. And so I started coming in, and I told the manager I was going to come into work and I was going to put my headphones in and I was just going to do my job. And now they're trying to make me feel bad for not talking to anybody. And I told them if they need help on anything, like just come up to me and ask me, and I'll help you. And pretty much now what they're trying to do is I now wear a body camera to work every day. And the reason why I started wearing a body camera to work is because they started talking about money missing from the drawers and everything, and I just brought it up to the managers. I was just like, "Oh, I can start wearing my body camera to work." And they pretty much tried to, tell me that you don't need a body camera. What do you need a body camera for? And I'm just like, just for my protection. They were just like, you're safe at work. So I started wearing a body camera to work every day, and now they can't say anything to me in front of my face. So what they're trying to do is they purposely try to put me in situations where they try to frustrate me. Like, they'll mess up my orders on purpose. They'll pretty much, slow their pace down only when I'm in the store. And they won't talk to me. And when they do talk to me, they breadcrumb me. Just little, like, short. So I started coming into work and, keeping to myself. And it's wrong because I love all of them. And they know that I love all of them. And they know that I'll help them with whatever they want. And pretty much the store manager came up to me one day talking about how he did not like how employees were coming up to him asking him to leave every day. So, being my loyal self, I pretty much told him, well, you don't really have to worry about that with me if I told him I'm here to help. And now they're pretty much like never asking me to leave. Like, I'm the first person in the morning, and they'll keep me there 12, 14, 15 hours, and then pretty much like try to make me feel bad whenever I tell them that I'm ready to go. When I feel like they no longer need my help, I go up to them and I'm just like, I'm ready to get out of here. Pretty much trying to make me seem like a liar. Like, they don't. And then they pretty much, if I get any kind of frustrated from being overworked, from working 50, 60-hour weeks, they try to start making me feel like I'm just some, like, angry person. That's abuse. They're abusing me, and they do it to other workers too. And they also are apparently adjusting people's paychecks. And I caught the manager one day overcharging a customer $10 extra on my account. And the thing about it is, it's the person they overcharged, U.S. veteran. He had a walker coming up to the door. And I pretty much called them out on it. And they knew they messed up. And now that I'm sticking to myself, I'm pretty sure like some of the employees see that I'm not the problem. And the store manager he looks like he's getting worried. Like, he pretty much brought his family in to try to make me feel bad. Like, he knows what he's doing is wrong. And in a way, I don't blame him. Because, like I said, this cult has been following me for years. So whoever's in his ear is pretty much, I feel like, holding his life and his family's life in their hands to target and abuse me. And I just keep thinking to myself, like, what do I know that these people don't want people to know? Like, I must know something. If they're going to follow me job to job, the only thing that I can really think about for the reason why they've done this is because I had a friend for a long time. I've known him since middle school, and I found out he was abusive toward women, and he was a control freak, and that he was pretty he would get blackout angry. And he's very unstable. So, and he showed me that he was a part of a cult. And whenever he showed me, my life started going downhill. I started getting gaslit. I started getting gang stalked, mentally abused. False rumors passed around about me. And all these jobs, it's like I had an angel working at some of these jobs because they told me who was all there. And pretty much that these people were a part of this cult. And so what these people do is people that know things about some of their members that they want to keep a secret, they start targeting them so bad, financially, emotionally, physically, trying to destroy good people's lives, good innocent people's lives. And I didn't think much of it, but I went to the police academy. And the same stuff was happening to me at the police academy. And it makes it look like it's my fault. That's what they do. They don't want people that can make a positive change on the police force. I love everybody. I'm very equal to everybody. And they don't want people, because at my workplace and everything, one of these cult members came up to me like paleface, because I was getting along with everybody. And he was like, this is harmony. And then not even a week later, like, things started going downhill for me. People stopped talking to me. Because he was sitting there passing false rumors around about me, slandering my name, to make me look like somebody I wasn't. Pretty much destroying the harmony at the workplace. On purpose. It's abusive. These people are abusive. They're narcissists. I have done nothing but be kind and loyal and friendly and loving and helping to these people. And because I know things that they don't want me to know, they have been gatekeeping my life. And I've watched them do this to other people. And at the HVAC job I had, they were pretty much telling me, oh, you ever notice how nobody from last year is here anymore? What are you doing, abusing them? And like some of them I heard like committed suicide. Or they did something drastic. Because these people are mentally abusing them to the point where they either become unstable or they pretty much unalive themselves. It's real messed up. Like, most people just want to live a comfortable life, and they're making it very uncomfortable for people. I mean, it's not a secret that they've done this to the black community or to communities of color. They try to make them look like people that they're not in order for, I guess, society to look at them differently. And the thing about it is they pretty much, oh, hey kitty, they pretty much tell people that, like, if you ever try to speak out, nobody's gonna believe you. Because there's a lot of them. It's a whole community. And they target individuals and spread nasty rumors around about them, make them look like somebody that they're not, even if they're the most innocent person ever, destroying their image. And because I'm not a part of this quote unquote community, I come in, I do a good job, and I had like one of the highest driving scores. And because I'm not a part of this community, they pretty much started letting people in their community cheat and pretty much make them look like they're better than me, which I don't really care. But at the same time, it just shows how pitiful they are. It shows that they can't do anything without achieving it. They have to lie, cheat, and steal. And then they tell people that you're the liar, you're the cheater, and you're the one that steals. And now they're messing with people's paychecks. Talk about gatekeeping somebody's life. Talk about preventing somebody from having a forward movement in their own lives. And it's usually good people. And they try to plant like nasty seeds in people's heads to try to corrupt them. Like, corruption is running rampant. And the people that want to make a positive change are literally being either psychologically tortured or physically tortured. Like, I told these people that if they needed help, I would help them. And now they're forcing me, trying to make me feel bad into working 12 to 14 hour shifts. 6 days a week. And then trying to make me snap by messing up my orders on purpose. And not doing anything to let me progress. That's wrong. And the store manager was talking very nasty about women. And then all of a sudden the women aren't talking to me at work anymore. Because they don't want others to see the real me. They want to paint a picture of me that is not true. So they pretty much spread these nasty rumors around, slander my name, overwork me, and cut my pay. That's wrong. That's abuse. And I just have a feeling that they're not going to get away with it. I just have a feeling something is coming. And it's not going to end good for them. And I love them. I want to see everybody, be successful. I don't wish bad upon anybody. But what they're doing is wrong. People deserve to live comfortable lives. Especially working 50, 60 hours a week. I don't get why they're. See, the thing about it is a lot of companies right now are talking about Gen Z workers, saying that they're hard to deal with and that they're lazy. And then stuff like this happens to good people. And pretty much they wonder why I'm not talking to them. It's because you're only talking to me to find something wrong with me so you can blackmail me on it. Like, have you tried being respectful? Have you tried being kind? And I just found out that the district manager pretty much called the police on the last store manager to try to get him a trespassing charge because he put in his 2 weeks. And he wasn't very happy about that. And then they wonder why nobody wants to manage. Like, these people want me to be a manager. They need help. Nobody wants to come into work. And then I see stuff like this and, gee, I wonder why. Was it the psychological trauma you put them through? Or the gaslighting you put them through? Or the blackmail you put them through? Is that why they're leaving? Is that why nobody wants to work under you? Wake up. And this is happening everywhere. When I made videos in the past, a lot of people were talking about they were going through the same thing. But it's hard for people to speak out because they're having everything in their lives taken away. They're being financially broken into being bullied into, if you don't do this or if you don't accept this, then I'm going to take everything from you. The corruption, the abuse, the slander, it's terrible. And more people should speak out about it. But I get why people don't. Because they're literally having other people play God in their lives. It's wrong. Then people wonder why good people don't lead. It's because the good people are having their lives destroyed. They're being tormented, persecuted, made homeless. And right now, with Gen Z, a lot of companies aren't even hiring Gen Z because they're quote unquote lazy or hard to deal with. You mean because you can't torture them? You can't underpay them anymore? The abuse has to stop. Thank you.